Well, hello there, Jillian.
Hello, Chris. I'm here. You're here. We're all here.
Yes, we sure are. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I just took a walk through the park. It's hitting the 50s here, which is fabulous.
That's awesome.
Yes, yes. How you feeling?
Doing good, sir. Thank you.
Good, good. Are you ready? Are you ready for this week of creation, of manifestation, of unpredictability? Well, we got a lunar eclipse. We got a full moon in Virgo. We got Mercury retrograde. We got a jamboree going on. Is that right?
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. And oath of manifestation. Are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. This is from a place called Agape, and this is from a man called Dr. Reverend Michael Beckwith. And this is something that I do at least a number of times a week, to be honest with you. That's right, Rita. So it's called the Oath of Manifestation. It's on my YouTube channel, Soul Magic 22. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire, anything I desire, anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is.
Interesting.
I say that because prosperity means walking the healthy path according to the ancient teachings. And that's exactly what is happening this week. We're here to really enjoy our alignment and to do everything we can in prayer, in meditation, to be balanced, to connect with earth, air, water, fire, and ether, to connect with our senses of hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and seeing, to connect and commune with our sentient beings and all beings, and come from that place of love, love, and love, and to be grateful at this time, especially as we are going into lunar eclipse this lunar eclipse in Virgo, which is so sensitive, prescient, as well as also it's all about that sensitivity and heightening that sensitivity to other levels that you can't even imagine. And at the same time, our clarity will be exponentially expanded, our intuition exponentially expanded, our creativity exponentially expanded, prosperity exponentially expanded. And at the same time, we do have a challenge, Chris. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
Mercury goes into retrograde. Mercury goes into retrograde. And Mercury is a very interesting, call it a planet energy consciousness, because it's the only one that is the messenger between heaven and hell, heaven and that of darkness, heaven and that of ignorance. And when it goes into retrograde, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it starts playing games. It's maniacal. It's a joker. It's almost like creating all kinds of problems in order for us to wake up. To what? To wake up to our intuition, our chess game. It's like a chess game. It's like a chess game because it's understanding how to be a move, 2 moves, 3 moves, 4 moves ahead of Mercury. And what is Mercury? Mercury is all about communication. So communications can go a little bit haywire. Intellect, as well as the way you're thinking. Fog might set in into your mind. Transportation could be delays. Technology, your computer, your iPad, your phone, something can happen, as well as it's a day-to-day affair. So as we are exponentially really regenerating, rejuvenating ourselves this week, we have these challenges, and these challenges are asking us to step up, to step up, to step up. How's that?
That's awesome.
And it's an awesome time. It's an awesome time because we're now in the stages in numerology. Today's the 10th. So now we're in the double digits. And when you get to the double digits, that means that everything is increased, and it's doubled. When we go into the triple digits, it's tripled. So energies are being increased, and it's for us to understand how to be aligned and balanced. And I love this world in equipoise at this time, to really understand the balance between mind, body, and spirit, and not allow anyone or anybody to take you off of your balance beam, your balance beam. So it's a very powerful time right now of creation manifestation when you're in that zone. And it's for us to be in that zone, to be in our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual worlds all coming together in this oneness, this wholeness, this holiness. Any questions
Absolutely. No, absolutely.
from anyone out there? Come on. Are you guys watching a ball game? Are you guys sleeping? Are you guys being mesmerized?
Then you're being mesmerized.
I think they're being mesmerized by all of this, by all of this. And it's very important to understand that we are now in the stage of understanding more and more of our life purpose, of our life purpose. And so easy to understand that, especially in numerology, being a science. The father of mathematics is the father of numerology, Pythagoras, who said everything in the universe is number, and that number has a meaning, it has a consciousness. It's a light language of the divine, of God energy. Our names have letters which correspond to numbers, and they have a meaning. Our birth date is a pin number of all of these numbers of 1 through 9. Reason being 1 through 9, because that's Pythagorean theorem, is because after 9 comes 10, which comes back to a 1. So if you're January, that's a 1. And the 1 is all about what? Being one. Being the pioneer, being the leader, being the explorer, being the one who is also challenged to be fearless, to go where angels don't go, to understand that you're a leader but not a dictator. Be careful of your ego. January, born on the 1st, born on the 10th, born on the 19th, born in 1954, or born in another year that adds up to 1, or that those 3 energies, month, day, and year, create the 4th energy, and that's your main energy. And if you're a 1, that's one of the objectives, is to really understand that you're here to take charge and be a leader to teach other people how to lead.
Yes.
And let's say you're born in February, a 2. Or you're born on the 2nd, or you're born on the 11th, or you're born on the 20th, or you're born on the 29th. Or you're born in 1955, or you're born in 1947, or you're born in 1964, or you're born in 1973, which comes out to a 2. Or your 4th energy comes out to a 2. You're the diplomat. You're the arbitrator. You're the one who also is here to solve problems. Being the arbitrator, you're the peacemaker. What's the opposite of peace? War, dissension, disagreement. So you're here as the host, the hostess, to bring people to a communion with themselves, with themselves. And your sensitivity is so high, and your relationship with the female within yourself and females around you are very, very strong, especially with your mom. Especially with your mom, if you have a 2 in those energies, especially of your birth date. Shall we continue?
Yes, absolutely.
Why not? We got the 3. We got March. People born in March. People born on the 3rd. People born on the 12th. 1 and 2 is 3. 21st, 2 and 1 is 3. 30th, 3 and 0 is 3. Born in, let's do it now, 1965, 1974, 1983. And if you come out to a 3, what is all about the 3? It's Mercury, it's expression, it's the song, it's the word, it is that of communication. It's all about communication. It's also the sun will come out tomorrow. It's positivity. It's all about telecommunications. It's all about artistry. It's all about writing. It's all about being that of a person who understands that their path deals with some form of communication to people. And if there's a shyness there, if there's a holding back, one of the secrets is when you read out loud. Read out loud, get comfortable with your voice, because your voice is here to be used one way or another. 3 is also that of words, of that interplay, but at the same time, careful of jealousy. Jealousy, envy, that's your kryptonite. Gossip, kryptonite. That will destroy you. That will destroy you. 3 is the sun. It's the vibration of the sun. It's laughter. It's comedy. It's also realizing not to take life so seriously. Not to take life so seriously. It's the throat chakra. Anyone out there? My daughter is 2013. That would be a 6. She's a 6. There's her 3. She's a 12. 1, 2, 3. That's also a trinity. That's a beautiful creative trinity there with that 6. She's here to really love the way she speaks, communicates. And you're in 1992. That's a 21-3 as well. So that's your communication, communion. That's your key to your relationship with your daughter, because both of you also are communicators, expressing yourselves. But also the challenge of the 3 is listen. Listen to what is not being said. Listen to what is not being said. And 1963 is a 19, which is that 1. So that 1 is all about taking charge, being a leader. That's the signature of taking charge, being a leader, and be independent, careful of being dependent on someone else. You're here to be a leader teaching other people how to lead, an example, not an egotist, not a dictator. Yes, 1979, that's a 6. May is a 5. That's the 11. You're the 11. You're that 2 I was talking about, that sensitivity, that connection, very powerful to mother energy, to female energy, challenges by your mother, by females around you. That you're here to understand, you're here to work with females one way or another, to heighten them. 4 is April, or the 4th, or the 13th, or the 22nd, or the 31st, or 1957, or born in 1966, or born in 1975, or born in 1984, or you're a 4. 4 is what? It's what we're looking at now. It's a screen with 4 sides. It's a box with all these angles, 4 angles, right? Discipline, organization, management. It's the architect. It's the builder. This is a building block. You have building blocks. Your purpose is to build, is to plan, is to manage, is to put things in order. Yes? Also design. Designing is a 4. Beautiful, beautiful energy, the 4. It's a builder. What's the opposite of building? Destroying. What's the opposite of working? Of working and putting everything together is being lazy. These are the challenges of the 4. The 4 is also that of the foundation. And the foundation that represents father, male energy. So you have the sensitivity and you have that 2 vibration and that nurturing of that 2 of the mother, and you have the 4, the foundation, the father. And that's male energy. So you're here to understand the father within you. If you're a 4, you could be challenged by your dad, one way or another, or by another male, or by your husband, or by your boss. Yes? 4s, 5s. We had a 5 there before. Howdy! 5. The 5 is in between 1 and 9. Yes? It's the vibration that is right there in the middle. And being in the middle, it means that it takes from the past It brings it to the future. It reflects, it takes what serves it, and it moves forward. Look at the form of the 5. It's an inverted C that is moving towards that left, taking what serves you and letting go of what doesn't serve you and moving up that 5, that vertical line. And just when you think you're free comes the 90-degree turn, which is transformation, which is that of transmutation, which is that of transcendence. And that's the change. The 5 vibration is change. It's the 5 senses. It's the 5 elements. It's movement. It's travel. Yes? It's marketing. It's charming. Charm. 5s. 5s are charming. People born on the 5th. People born on the 14th. People born on the 23rd. People born in 1958, 1967, 1976, 1980, la 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 la, 5.
Yeah.
No, 1980. Yes, 5. Okay. So when you're a 5, you're the change artist. The 5s can sell ice in hell. They're that good. 6. Let's do the 6. Thank you, seashell. Look at the 6th. Arm of God over the 0. The 0 is that of your mouth or your stomach. What you're putting into your stomach, your mouth, what you're speaking. What you're speaking of that 6 is that what is and what you're in touch with, because the 6 is that of the heart. It's beauty, it's love. The 6 being that of the beautifier is that of service to others, as the nurse, as the social worker, as the teacher. Learning how to speak from the heart, speak from love. Yes? Being that of the beautifier, turning people on to beautiful things that they have forgotten about. A night sky, a smile on the child's face. Beauty. Them sensing beauty, experiencing beauty. Aromas, perfumes, colognes, clothing, silks. Yes? Beautiful, loving soap that you're soaping yourself up and you feel delicious. You're ready to eat yourself. You feel that good. My God, this is amazing. This soap, this shampoo, this food, this meal is so alive. My God, every bite, every morsel, I feel it in my body. I love this deliciousness. That's a 6. The 6 is that of the voice. It's the heart. The heart beats twice. It gives and receives. It's very important if you're a 6 to give and receive, not to give, because if you give, then you might expire like that. Heart attack. Just like that. Because you're giving, and you're not receiving. There needs to be a balance there. Yes? You 6s?
Absolutely.
Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Seashells by the seashore. In your beauty, in your love, in your romantic nature. Yes, the romantic is the 6. The 6. Also, what you're putting in your stomach. Hopefully it's nutritious, organic when you can. Something that doesn't create problems with you. Interesting that I was you can say I was teaching today and I was going war. The word war, W-A-R, a 5, a 1, a 9 is a 15, 6. Huh. But 6 is love, yes, but the opposite of love is war. Anger, frustration, not feeling your heart, feeling loveless. That's war. Yeah. Sevens, I love sevens. Any sevens out there? People born in July, people born on the 7th, people born on the 16th, people born on the 25th, people born in, here we go, 1960. 1960. There you go. 1970. Eight. Yes. 1987. Yeah. 7. Yeah. 7. 8 and 25. Well, you're a high 7, born on the 25th. That's a high 7 vibration. So, Lorna, 7s need space. Whomever you're with, if you're married, you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, whatever, you need space. You need space to think. You need a space in your laboratory. You're like a Dr. Frankenstein walking around. You need space to create your metaphoric Frankenstein, which brings you to your ideas, your intent. What is it that you wish to manifest and put out in the world? That's the 7. They're the soul detectives. They analyze everything. You're with a 7 and you say something, they're already analyzing it. Why did she say that? Why did he do that? Why did this? Why did that? They can drive you crazy also. Drive you crazy. You need space, because if you have someone around you all the time, you feel suffocated and you can't be a Stargate. You can't explore the worlds and the universes and the communities of the stars and beyond. Not only your multiverse, but other multiverses that exist. If you're a 7, you're the soul detective. You're the soul detective. If you're a 7, you can be easily seduced by, are you ready for this word? Vicissitudes. Vicissitudes. My God, what's a vicissitude? Addiction. Addictions to drugs, alcohol, porn, gambling, anything of that nature, because that is part of the dark side. You're the Jedi, and you're always going to be called to the dark side, to either go there, work there, spend some time there, vacation there, and you got to be careful if you're a 7. Vicissitude. You have victitude. Vicissitude. Vicissitude. Yes. 7s are amazing because it's intuition, psychic energies, psychic healing. It's clairvoyance, clairaudience, all these clairs. Yes? 7s. They're the Jedi. They're the oracles. Star Wars. 8s, August. Or being born on the 8th or the 17th or the 26th. Or here we go. Or born in 1961. Born in 1970. Born in 1988. Born in 1990. 1990, what, Julian? 1999, no, 1998. That's it. 19, 10, 19, no, 27, 9, no, 1997. Or you're an 8. You have the signature of the CEO, of the entrepreneur, of the business person. And if you have an 8 in that 4 energy of that birth date, or your name starts with an H, or a Q, or a Z, get it together, my friend, because you're here to understand business, money, finances, and not to say, nah, I'm not into money. It's the root of all evil. All that nonsense that we've been taught. No. You're here to understand that your signature is to understand business, to be the boss, not the tyrant, to understand how to work with people, not to dictate with them, but to work with them, to brainstorm with them, to bring the best out of them, to empower them. Yes? Yes. And to understand what business is, what the workplace is. The workplace is a hard place, believe it or not. It's the hard place. You spend more time at work than you do at home. Now it's different because a lot of us do our work at home. So the 8 is all about that balance. Look at the 8. If you're born on the 8th or the 17th or the 26th. Yes? The 8 is all about 2 zeros lying on top of each other. It's not a Picasso painting. It's 2 zeros lying on top of each other. Yes? Stone Hobbit, you have the 8 of Hobbit, H, Hobbit. And that 8 is physical, material, money world, with the top being that of your mental, intuitive world. In that 8 vibration, their needs deserves to be balance, harmony, equipoise between those circles. They don't move this way or that way. They're on top of each other for a reason. It's all about circulation. It's all about motivation. It's all about the balance between the physical, material world with that of the mental world. That's what the 8 is all about. It's banking. It's law. It's justice. It's stocks. It's bonds. It's technology, entrepreneur, all that and more. That's the 8. Hi again. How you doing, Stone Hobbit? So the 8 is a very powerful vibration, and you're here to understand your power and to own it and not be afraid of it. Not to be afraid of your power and not to misuse and abuse it. And if you have a car, careful of speeding. You're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. Howdy. Why? Because the 8 is justice. It's law. It's the truth. It's the Kundalini energy. Yes, it is. It's the Kundalini energy. It's strength. It's power. Turn it sideways. It's the mother's breast metaphor for nurturing, giving soul force, soul juice onto other human beings. The 8. It's infinity, the signature, accessing infinity, accessing, understanding that you have that right to access infinity. It's the DNA, knowing that you can change your DNA. Yes, you can. If you come from a long line of people who've had heart attacks or have had problems of some sort, and this disease has gone from one person to another person to another person to another person, ask yourself, go deep, why these people had these problems, and I'm not going to have that problem that challenge, I'm going to understand and know I can change my DNA. Does that?
That's correct.
And that's what Deepak Chopra has been teaching for, I don't know, all the years he's been around. And he gets his information from a man called Maharishi Yogi. You look a little like Maharishi today, Chris. The Maharishi Yogi is known because he was the guru of and who hung out with the Beatles. And he was the one that brought them a sense of harmony and balance with meditation, especially George Harrison. What's that song of George Harrison that I love? What did George Harrison sing? What that one song? He has such beautiful song. My mom loved him. Yes. What was that song? What's that song of George Harrison? Come on. I have to go on my computer now. It almost came to me. Come on, people. Give me some George Harrison song.
My mind's blank.
Your mind is blank. You're getting ready. You're getting ready for this week. Well, he was into Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. We know that. Okay. My sweet Lord. From All Things Must Pass. What a beautiful album. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, all sentient beings. Listen, yes, Here Comes the Sun is another one. Yes, yes. He really understood and went to other places within himself. True story. Los Angeles, place called they're in Los Angeles. They're in the hills of Los Angeles, Topanga Canyon. Is that Topanga Canyon? Not sure. There was a party, and at this party were people who hung out with George Harrison. One of them was a doctor of his. Another one was a very good friend. I was at this party, and they were telling me the story of George Harrison and his last hour. And in his last hour, there was a number of people, and you were singing Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, which is a very high chant of prosperity and transformation. And he was mouthing the words, and they were all singing Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then George just closed his eyes and he left on Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. Yes, very beautiful soul, very beautiful Beatle, great songs, soulful, very soulful. 9, that 9. That 9. We're in a 9, Chris. 2025 is a 9. The word love, Love. L is a 3, O is a 6, V is a 4, E is a 5. Comes out to 18-9. 18-9 is love. One with higher mind, one with God consciousness. To understand God consciousness, to understand all that there is, to understand this wholeness, this holiness, this sacredness within ourselves as the kingdom of God within ourselves. It's important in this 9 that we're in the 9. And if you're born on the 9th, if you're born on the 18th, if you're born on the 27th, if you're born in September, if you're born in, here we go, If you're born in 1962, if you're born in 1971, if you're born in 1989, you have that 9 vibration in your year, and you're here to realize, in especially that birthday, which represents that of your purposes, your life purposes, why you're here, what's going on with you, what have you chosen, or what has been given to you to do in this life. In this life, you have purposes. They're represented there in your birth date, in that code of month, day, year, fourth energy. Of what's happening to you now is represented in that month, day, year, fourth energy. Howdy! Your health, your wealth, your relationship, your key to your relationships with your family, your biological and soul family, is there in that birth date. That birth date is a code. It's a code. It's a PIN number of your soul's account. September 16th, 1987, shared birth date with the mother. Is that shared karma or debt to each other? Your parents are dharma and karma and everything. That's why they're around you. They challenge you. They also optimize you. They do all kinds of things as you do with them. You bring them from other lives. Being a hypnotherapist for over 35 years, I understand and know that, and I've had a lot of experiences with that. So tell me those numbers again, please. There we go. September 16th. So you're a 9-7. Your code is 9-7. And you have a 1987. So it's 9-7, 1987. So you're a 25-7. You're a double 7. You're a 9-7-7. 16th, you're a 5. And being a 5 with double 7s, there's a lot of mental activity going on, a lot of analyzing going on. What's your mother's birthday? If you don't know your mother's birthday, what's her name? What month was she born? A day? How old is she? These are things, these are keys to understand also our relationship with our parents. You have double 7, so you're a double Dr. Frankenstein. You need a lot of space, my friend. But you're the 5, so there's that part of you that wants to take off. You're like the nomad. Laura, beautiful name, Laura. Laura. Already very expressive, very communicative. She's September 16th. Wow. 1965. So she's a 9-7. She's a 1. Ah, very independent. Also, she could be very dictatorial, very demanding, and at the same time, she has the 7 and 3 energy there, which is that of the 7 is the introvert, the 3 is the extrovert. So she's here to understand how to work with those energies and not be angry with that 9. Not to be angry at her own family or stuff that's happened in the past, as well as yourself. The 9s can get very bent out of shape. That's why it's very important to understand, especially in 2025, how to remain in harmony, in balance with yourself, or you can lose it. You can lose it. Anger can come very easily. because you can get upset over different things. What's up, all? What's up, all? Where have you been, Scott? What's up, all? Correct. What's up, all? Not very motherly, just very much dictatorial. Yes, but in her dictatorialness, she's motherly and nurturing in her way. Also, she probably went through a lot in raising you or having you or family or her husband, your father. No problem, Scott. If people have come in late or if they want more questions, please, underneath
Yeah.
you, is my telephone number.
323-384-1333.
Emails, Twitter, LinkedIn, anything else. You have any questions? I'm here to serve you. Please.
Down below.
These are not easy times. I'll lay it on you. These are not easy times. And with AI and everything else, it's getting crazier and crazier because now on another level, we're learning, or what they wish us to do is not to learn, to give someone else that ability. So we're unlearning instead of learning. And this is a time right now, Doc, Scott, Bill, Howdy, John. This is a time of re-knowing. My apartment was 43231, and the house I moved into is 23430. Interesting. So we have a 59123. So it's all about the three. It's all about expression. Our address, where we live, has a consciousness. It's alive. It's alive. It is alive, which means that, have you sat with your apartment or your house, and have you sat in meditation, prayer, putting light over yourself? I have a wonderful meditation. It's called Julian Tesla meditation. It's on YouTube. Julian Tesla meditation. It's 11 minutes, creating a Tesla field, electromagnetic field within and around you, light vibration. Do that, and then talk to your house. Talk to it. Ask it, what is it that you wish me to understand and know from this place, this holy space, this heaven that I'm in? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you.
Wow, what a fantastic hour again, Julian. Wow.
So
unbelievable.
We have amazing abilities, and this is the week to really, really optimize, embrace. Again, we have a lunar eclipse in Virgo. We have Mercury retrograde, which is playing with us. So we're the chess player. So we're the one to understand moves ahead of what is going to happen before it happens or while it's happening. Because Mercury is playing with us, and is playing with us till April 7th.
Yes, it is.
That's right. So we'll be engaging in this, call it playfulness, to augment our telepathic vibration, our intuition, our mindfulness, our purpose, our multiverse, opening up to other multiverses, our stargates, to communicate with each other, as well as even where we live, our address, our telephone number, our license plate. It's all number. Everything in the universe is number, and that number has a meaning. It has consciousness. It's alive.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Julian, for another great hour. It's been perfect.
Thank you, Chris, for the opportunity and the blessings. Thank you, people.
We'll catch everybody on the next show at 9. Take care, everybody.
Bless.
Bye.
Ciao. Ciao.